Well, speaking of crowdfunding, what I'm trying to do too is find superheroes. See, I got my superhero cape on. I came here. I want to put a show 70. This is my superhero of the week. And I'm going to actually, I just had some of these made. I'm going to send them out to people who I choose as my super. People who got money to help people. I mean, there'll be probably like a lot of people on your website, you know, where people are doing things like the teachers and something. People are using the resources of the day, finding a place to get free money and help to solve a problem than just their own greed or something.
Right, right.
I mean, you know, the community or whatever. And this fella here, he lost his wife like last year through breast cancer. His kid lost his hand at the airport, and he's running. I mean, it's just overwhelming. And he has enough time, he finds it, to solve the problem by using crowdfunding to solve the problem. Let's run his video and you'll see what he does. Eric, number 71. Well, Steve Bowersock, I'm so sorry to hear about your boy, and I'm sure you got enough of that from anyone, and that's why I just don't understand how, after this tragedy you go through, you have the resilience to go out and do something about it, you know, to solve particularly the financial kind of problem. So tell us what happened to your boy first.
Well, he got caught in a mechanical door at an airplane hangar, and there's an axle on the door that rolls up this bifold mechanical door, and he just grabbed a hold of it for a ride, and it grabbed his arm, pulled him into it.
Ooh.
It broke his arm in 6 places, tore off the flesh from his fingers. He grabbed the cable with his left hand, and it amputated his 4 fingers in his left hand.
Ooh.
And all this happened in, you know, less than 12 seconds, 15 seconds. We were close to losing. If I hadn't responded quickly, it would have pulled him right in and just crushed his whole chest. And I'm grateful to have him. It's a tragic accident, no way around it. But in light of everything, we have him, and he'll be fine. He's a tough kid and sweetheart, so I'm just grateful to have him.
Yeah, I saw the pictures on Give Forward, and that kid is smiling, even with all this stuff going in him and all this kind of amazing young man. So you grabbed him out of that? Is that what happened?
I did. I had to. You have to push the button for that to unwind. So as it was unwinding, I couldn't go catch him, so he kind of fell off on his own. And then I grabbed his fingers, and we rushed off to the hospital.
I see.
His fingers were cut off on that cable, and then they life-flighted us to Duke Hospital, North Carolina.
You were in Jacksonville at the time?
We were in Jacksonville, Florida. There was no place in Florida. The closest place that could do reattachment or replantation, they call it, of fingers was Duke in North Carolina. And fortunately, we caught a jet life flight that was already set up for kids.
Oh, really? Wow.
And we were up here within 5 hours and in surgery within 6. They attempted the replantation. It was unsuccessful for most of the fingers. We have 2 nubs left of the others, and we are in the process of still healing. Next week we have the last surgery. His hand is attached to his thigh right now, allowing skin to grow over the exposed bones and flesh it up, and then we'll hopefully be home by Father's Day.
Wow. Oh gosh. And this on top of, you mentioned earlier that you lost your wife 2 years ago to cancer, huh?
Yes, 2 years ago to cancer. So he's a twin. He's got a twin sister. 4 months after they were born, she was found with stage 4 melanoma, and so we had when they were 3.5, she passed away.
Wow. Oh, and you have a 16-year-old also?
Also, yes. Sweetheart, becoming a junior in high school.
Boy, and you're super dad now.
Oh man, it's a perfect storm. You got a teenager and 2 toddlers by yourself.
Yeah, but it's all that other stuff going on that's emotional. I mean, where do you get the energy to do all that?
You hold strong, you know. I hold strong to my faith. And I've got good people and a good support network, and so I'm very blessed. So now,
for the Give Forward, so your insurance doesn't cover for all this?
No, they won't cover of course, your whole maximum out of pocket, and we've got an amputation. We've got years of expenses going forward here with the child rehabilitating and fitting. Some of the expenses coming up, of course, I'm out of town. I've got lodging, I've got food, I've got places I got to stay. They won't let me stay in the hospital, of course. I'm transplant. I've got child care at home.
Wow.
For my kids. So, you know, it mounts up significantly.
No, I mean, if you're looking years, I mean, that sounds like hundreds of thousands maybe that you're in for.
It could be. It's really hard to pin down right now
where
we all will be. Number two, it was really quick, and I didn't have to spend a lot of time because I've got a lot of things that I'm dealing with.
Oh, I would think so. Yeah, that's what I mean. Where do you get the energy to do this?
Thirdly, I've got friends that could manage it for me. I don't have to do it.
I see.
And then fourthly, it was not expensive and it was not hard. So, yeah, I guess easy was important and it worked well.
Yeah. So people just go to giveforward.com and search for Pray for Ben.
Yes.
And that's the easiest way, right? And they could get, they want to give a nickel or a million. You could use it all.
They can give anonymously. They can give. They can just say they gave. They don't have to indicate how much they gave. You get a project length of how long it's going to be. My friends just did a rough estimate and said, "This is what we think it's going to cost you. Go set it up." And that's what we did. I was done in less than 30 minutes.
30 minutes and you had this done?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. And you already have 13,000 already. You need about 30, right? In the next month or two to cover all these. I mean, it just amazes me. We have the richest country in the world, and you get sick in this country, and you get financially devastated. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, Kyle. I mean, that's what excites me about it. So people don't have to worry about it. Well, they still have to worry about it, but it's a way for people to take control of their lives when things like that happen. You know, that's why I call him a hero, a superhero. Now he's taking control of life. I mean, because the insurance company didn't do it or anything. I guess we could do that on your site too,
yeah,
right?
You can. First, I want to say that he deserves to be a superhero. I mean, that's to lose your wife, to have to raise, twin children as a single dad. Yeah, it's a teenager, but obviously toddlers are a little in there. For that to happen, like, that's, my heart goes out to him. So yeah, a situation like that, you're right with this, with crowdfunding.
Yeah, see, I mean,
he gets to step out and reach out to people. And I know, like, if the more and more people that hear that story, I mean, if it's a little bit, like, I think I'm going to go home and go online and donate to him to make sure that because that's tough. I won't wish that upon anybody.
Man. But see, to me, why he's a hero, he's doing something about the problem.
Exactly.
Not blaming people, all this kind of stuff. And it's for his family. I mean, he's not doing it to make $1 million or any of this kind of stuff. For somebody else. And that's what we need in this country. That's why I see platforms like yours are giving people a chance to be heroes.
Very much.
See, like that teacher who got that new curriculum.
Right.
So you're finding $1,000 for him, and this may be a curriculum that'll change kids' lives all over the country.
That's
and then because you showed him how to get $1,000 to seed money to do this.
Right.
And what could be better than that? Yeah.
Very true. I mean, that's definitely what our plan, our vision has been, is to allow our platform to pat people on the back, push in the right direction, to go help others.
And I guess that's why they're up there now, learning more about, once they get the money, what to do.
Right, and for us to become a better business, a sustainable business in the long term.
Yeah. Well, that's wonderful. Well, glad to have you here, Kyle.
Thank you
and thanks. You look at Kyle's site, blackstartup.com. Okay, it's brand new, so you'll be in on the ground floor.
Very true. Everybody, please check that out. Follow us on Twitter at BLK Startup.
BLK Startup on Twitter. That's the way to go. Well, Kyle and everybody else today, thank you so much. I think we had some video problems, but what the hell? We got the point across, right? See you next week. Take care.